Hi guys, I'm Kimberly from Kymberly Loves Books, and I wanted to do the Booktube Newbie Tag. So the Booktube Newbie Tag was a tag that was created by Brenda C, and it's been done by quite a few people. So it's just an opportunity for me to introduce myself and my channel to you. So question one is, why did you start this channel? I started this channel because I found Booktube when I was going through quite a dark time in my life. My health has not been the greatest. My health has not been the greatest in the last 2 years. And last year it got so bad that I was let go from my job. So I found Booktube when I was going through a really dark, depressing time. And I liked it because I was introduced to people who love books just as much as I do. So I decided I wanted to be part of the community, but it's taken me from July to now to actually film, edit and upload videos. So question two is, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? I don't know about fun, but I know one of the unique things I can bring to Booktube is I mainly read ebooks, and I mainly get books from my library. I'm not one to do hauls because I would rather not own thousands of books and only own the books that I know I enjoy. So my shelves, these are my 4-star rate. These are my 5-star reads. These are my 4-star reads. And then at the bottom I've got my unread classics. So I've got these two little baskets. One that says currently reading and one that says library books. And then I've got my bookmarks. That's what's on my shelf. Oh, and I've also got my headphones, my Harry Potter ones, which occasionally when I want to watch YouTube late at night I'll plug that in, or if I want to listen to my audiobook I'll plug it in and I'm not disturbing the people in my house. So I suppose that's unique. Most of my books are either ebook or audiobook. Number 3 is, what are you most excited for about this new channel? To be part of the community, to talk about books, to interact with book lovers. Because there's not many people I know who read books, or at least they act like they don't read books, because even though we are no longer in school, it's still considered a bit of a, oh, you read? Are you a geek? Which is a bit, you know, you would have thought you would have grown up by now and grown out of that geekiness. So question 4 is, why do you love reading? I love reading because it's an escape. For however long I'm reading, I'm not living in my reality. So that's why I love reading. And you find out different things, and you can sometimes read books from perspectives that you can't relate to. So I have never had the situations happen to me that happened to Star in The Hate U Give. But it was interesting to read from her point of view, to read how it affected her, and it made me angry. It did. And yet, like I said, I've never had that happen to me, so that's why I love reading. Number 5 is, what book or series got you into reading? I couldn't actually tell you. I can tell you what books I used to read, what books I used to get from my library. So I used to get the children's classics like Little Lord Fauntleroy, Little Princess, The Secret Garden. I also used to read Goosebumps, Babysitter's Club, Sweet Valley High. Not many of them, but occasionally some of them. Jane Eyre, Christmas Carol, Oliver Twist, Harry Potter, the Demon Headmaster series. In actual fact, most books from Gillian Cross, the West Witch series by Jill Murphy. So I couldn't tell you which one it was that got me into reading. And number 6 is, what questions would you ask your favourite booktubers? Now, I would normally ask about their favourite books, but they do talk about that. So it would probably be, how do they come up with their content? How do they come up with these brilliant ideas for their channels? And how do they film them? And then number 7 is, what challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will overcome? Sorry, what challenge do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? I'm shy. I'm also going through a tough time with my mental health, so fear, anxiety, depression, they're all kind of holding me back, and they have been since July when I first started to think about setting my own channel up. But I went to India for my mum and dad's renewals, and I realised while I was out there that I can't let fear, anxiety and my depression hold me back, because if I do now, it's going to hold me back for a lot longer. So I've already overcome that, but still going forward, it's going to be there still. And then number 8 is, when did you start reading? And again, I couldn't tell you. I've always been a reader. My dad's the reader, my mum reads, my brother will read, but I've always been a reader, so I couldn't tell you. And then number 9 is, where do you read? Anywhere and everywhere. My mum bought me a Kindle one year in the hopes that it would get rid of my physical books. It didn't. It just means that when I go on holiday, I can actually take my library with me without going over a weight limit. And then number 10 is, what kind of books do you like to read? I am an eclectic reader. I will try new things. I will read from genres that I wouldn't normally pick up, and that's how I find really great books. That's how I find books I would never normally have read. So when I was in India, there's a place near the hotel that has books, and I asked him, serious, asked him whether he sold them, and he said, no, I don't sell them, but if you want them, take them. So I picked up 6 books, and I got to take them like a library. And I went back after I'd finished them, and I said, oh, do you want your books back? And he said, no. I said, I don't want them back. In actual fact, do you want to take the rest? And he had like 200-300 books, and I was like, oh, no. I don't want to take that many books. I just wanted to read a few books and try a few books. And some of the books that he had there was The Martian, Room, and a few others that I would not have picked up if it hadn't been through him. So just different kind of books. So this is just an opportunity for you to get to know me. So I would normally have held loads of books. I normally would have kept loads of books I wouldn't have read, books I didn't enjoy. But I watched probably with Cindy's video about why she only owns 4 books, and I'll put her channel down below. I'll link her video below because it was really hard hitting, and it made me realise that I didn't need to hold onto those books, so I got rid of loads, and I now have a book for my buyers, books I want to buy, and I set myself a book buying budget. So my best friend got me this for my birthday, and as you can see it's poppies. My birthday's November the 11th, and her parents paid, her and her parents and her brother paid for me to go to Ypres for the centenary. And this was part of my birthday present. So in here is some money. It's not a lot, but it's my budget. So when I go out, if I'm visiting local charity shops, I won't take my normal purse, I'll only take that. And what that means is, yes, okay, there might be times when there's 6 books on my books to buy list and I only have enough money for 3. But then what I do is I also write down in my books whether it's a 5-star read or a 4-star read. So I always prioritise 5-star reads. It just makes it a little easier, and it also means that I'm not bringing too much in without getting rid of stuff. So that's who I am. I'm Kymberly from Kymberly Loves Books, and it was just an opportunity for you to get to know me a bit